Hi there, and welcome to the second tutorial in the series The 3 Boldest Fails Cards in Conjuring. And this is a tutorial for a fails card I call the Wingman card. It's another beautiful, fancy looking fails card which is pretty deceptive and that you can use to bring some display of skillful card handling into your performances without overdoing it and therefore killing the true magical moment. So get a deck of cards out and I'm going to show you right away what this is all about. Now what's happening here is that for a split second the deck is split into 4 different packages which then seem to be thrown back together again in random order. But as a matter of fact, only the 2 middle packages are reversed in their order. The top package as well as the bottom package, however, do not change their position. So this fails card is perfect if you want to do a trick with a bottom or a top stock. So just in case you don't trust me, you cut the deck in half. And then you do the same thing again with both hands simultaneously. You cut both packages in half. Now you're holding the top package in your right hand and the bottom package in your left hand. Now the top package goes down first, and then you replace the order of the middle packages, and then you throw the whole thing back on top of the bottom package. So within the whole procedure, the top and bottom package do not change their position at all. Now let's take a look at the technique for a proper execution of this fails card. And like always in card magic, success depends on the right grip from the very beginning. To begin with, hold the deck in a low and loose mechanics grip in a manner where the diagonal from the upper left corner to the inner right corner follows the section of the hand where the palm merges into the fingers, so that the right side triangle covers the first, second and third fingers up to their first joints, and the left side triangle covers the lower part of the palm. The pinky rests at the inner edge of the deck, and the thumb lies as parallel as possible in this grip to the left side of the deck, with its tip resting against the side of the outer left corner. Holding the deck in the right grip, you then will press with the tip of your thumb against the left side of the deck and push upwards, lifting up about half of the deck. Then you continue lifting up the cards by sliding with the thumb inwards at the side of the package until you reach about the middle of the long side. In this position now, you will tilt your wrist up to the point where the package starts falling when you let go with your thumb. At the same time, your right hand approaches openly to catch the package only with the tips of your second and third fingers. For a split second within the whole motion, the cards rest face up and horizontal to the ground, held only by the tips of the second and third fingers of both hands. Continue then by pushing the package upwards, turning it over and letting it drop into your right hand. Now because you're catching the cards only with the fingertips of your second and third fingers of the right hand, holding an open hand, turning the package over, it automatically falls into place all by itself. So that you end up in a position where the right hand mirrors the left hand, both hands now holding a grip I refer to as a low and loose mechanics grip. Once in this position, buckle in your thumbs, press against the edges of the packages, and then simply stretch out your thumbs. And this will give you a nice display of 4 cleanly separated packages in your hands. Proceed correctly in this phase, and you will also find the lower packages in your hands automatically clip between the third fingers and the bases of the thumbs, so that you don't have to worry at all about losing control over these packages when you let go of the top packages. And this is exactly what's happening next. First, you're going to drop the top package in your right hand, and you do this exactly in the same manner as explained before. Tilt your wrist up to the point where the cards start falling and then let go with your thumb. Again, you catch the cards only with the fingertips of your second and third fingers, but this time with your left hand. So tilt your wrist and let go with your thumb. Without hesitation, you do the same move now with your left hand. Tilt your wrist and let go with your thumb. To release the package in your right hand, the remaining package in your right hand, simply lift up your thumb and again tilt your wrist. Which brings you in the final position, this one here, And to finish off, just push the cuts upwards with your right hand and simultaneously swing your left hand, turn your left hand palm upwards. And then you're done. You end up in the same grip you've started. So right away, you're ready to go for another round. And that's how you do this. Just some additional thoughts that crossed my mind during the production of this tutorial. First of all, you don't have to lift up the top package at the beginning as high as I told you to by sliding inwards with your thumb at the long side of the package. Although you should have this technique at your fingertips, especially when it comes to all kinds of one-handed cuts. In this context, however, it's perfectly fair to simply lift up the cuts from the outer left corner with your thumb to make them roll over your fingertips into your right hand. Cutting the two packages, however, a second time, you want to lift up the cuts as high as possible in the manner explained. Buckle in your thumbs, press against the outer corners, and then simply stretch out your thumbs to get into this clean display of 4 clearly separated packages in your hands. Because this is the key moment of this fails cut. This is when you communicate that you ain't got nothing to hide. So you want to make this stand out, at least for a brief moment. In general, you want to gain a casual handling and a smooth flow of motion, as usual in card magic. So do yourself a favor and practice in front of a mirror and try to make this look as good as possible. Yes, and that's it, at least all I could think of mentioning about this fails card. And if this tutorial was helpful for you, you can make it up to me with just one click. Give this video a like, share it with friends, and help me grow this channel for the benefit of the community. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, not to miss upcoming tutorials. Next in this series is going to be the tutorial for the fails triple swing cut. Yet another awesome fails cut you simply have to know if you want to improve your card magic. But before that, there's going to be a tutorial for the swing cut, respectively the triple swing cut, because you have to know the real thing first before you attempt fooling someone with the fake. And that's just true. So stick around and be sure, more magical stuff is going to be uploaded very soon.